Hi guys, today is Saturday, February the 6th. It's like 11:40 at night. I am 4 days late. My cycle should have started on the 3rd and it hasn't. And before the 3rd, probably all the way up until about the 1st or the 2nd maybe, probably the 1st, I had like some really noticeable on and off uncomfortable ovulation cramping. I had hot flashes. I don't have the hot flashes anymore. The on and off cramping has subsided. It's just now that I just feel like a little twinge or pull or just maybe tenderness down there, but I don't have that on and off cramping sensation that I know of. Or if I do, it's not near as bad as it was. I still have nausea, particularly I guess when I haven't eaten, when I'm on an empty stomach. Or just waking up from a nap or from waking up from the night. And I still have some vomiting. I vomited last night. So I guess my vomiting always occurs at night after I've had greasy food sometime throughout the day. So I guess that's good. The vomiting doesn't occur right when I eat the greasy food. It just, I guess, happens eventually sometime that day, particularly at night. I went to the ER on the 31st for that severe cramping. And I never, they didn't know what it was. They were like, your HCG is negative, your electrolytes look good, your iron looks good, and your urinalysis, there's no UTI, bladder infection, your pap smear, pelvic exam shows no type of yeast infection or bacterial infection, so you're good. We don't know what it is. They said about we've ruled out bladder infection, that type of pregnancy, and I guess like any major thing, any emergency thing. So they were like, you can go home and just follow up with your GYN. Well, I tried to follow up with my GYN. That was on the 31st, like on a Sunday. So from the 1st all the way till the 5th, Friday, I was trying to get in to see my OBGYN. My OBGYN is in a group of 5 doctors. Out of the 5 doctors, 1 has retired, so there's only 4 of them left, and 1 has went part-time. So there's only 3 that are working full-time. 1 of the 3 is on vacation. Why is she taking vacation when they're not even fully staffed? I don't know, but she's on vacation. So there's only 2 full-time doctors working, my doctor and 1 other OBGYN doctor. My doctor could not squeeze me in until Friday. Then I got there on Friday and they were like, she's still in labor. She's in labor, so we forgot that you were on here since they worked you in. We didn't get to call you, but she's in labor. We don't know when she's getting out. And my appointment was like at 2:40. And I was like, well, I'll just sit here and wait till 5 o'clock because I wanted some answers. I wanted to know why I had that cramping. And guys, that cramping that I had, my on and off ovulation, it started since ovulation on the 20th and it just continued, and it was like a burning, throbbing sensation on and off. It wasn't just like a uterine, my periods coming cramping. It was like an ovulation on the sides of where the ovaries are cramping, and it was a throbbing, sometimes burning sensation. And I also could feel my cervix, and I felt like my cervix was cramping or expanding or doing something. So anyways, that was that was not normal for me, because when I had my son, I had none of that. I didn't even know I was pregnant until I took a test with my son. And I tested the day before I missed my period with my son and got a positive. Well, I have been testing since 3 days DPO because me and my husband were trying, and we BD'd 4 days up until ovulation and twice the day before ovulation. So we're like assuming that we're pregnant, but then we're like, we're not getting a positive pregnancy test. So I've been testing, and I've it's kind of emotional doing this, but I mean, I continue to do it because I want to confirm that I'm pregnant, but I'm acting as if I'm pregnant. I'm taking the prenatal vitamins, and I'm not drinking any alcohol. Of course, I don't drink anyway, but trying to get rest and just trying to eat healthier. But I haven't really been doing that, but I've been trying to consume more water. I've also been drinking cranberry juice just to make sure I don't get a UTI. But I have been having the freaking urination. Today, I started having some breast tenderness, and I never had breast tenderness with my son, but this is what's noticeable with this pregnancy, I guess, if this is a pregnancy, is they feel heavier. And I think I noticed it before, but today I noticed it even more. They feel heavier and fuller. And I did breastfeed my son, so it kind of reminds me of when I started filling up with milk some, but not all the way filled up with milk. So they're starting to feel fuller. They're noticeable to me. I'm not a big, heavy-chested person anyway, but now my breasts are starting to feel more noticeable to me. So I was washing the dishes, and you know your arms are straight like this when you wash the dishes, so what are your arms doing? They're pushing up against your breasts. So I was like, oh, after a while, like the sides of my breasts started feeling like kind of irritated, and I was like, wow, that's different. So anyways, that was something I noticed today. I sometimes suffer from acne. I don't know. It's really because I have like enlarged pores around my cheeks. And if I don't change my pillowcase and wash and exfoliate 2 or 3 times a week with a face wash with benzoyl peroxide or some type of acne medicine, benzoyl peroxide is the only one that works for me. The salicylic acid, I guess it dries me out, makes me more oily. So benzoyl peroxide is the only one that works for me. But use some type of face wash with acne medicine, benzoyl peroxide preferred. Exfoliate, some type of microbeads or exfoliating wash, maybe 2 times a week. And then tone with alcohol-free toner and then moisturize. My skin will work out. But guys, I've been kind of lazy and my skin looks pretty darn good. It's like it has a glow or tip to it. So, and I remember with my son that I had pretty good skin up until he was about to come. Then I broke out right when I was like about to give labor. So I don't know what that means. But it wasn't horribly broke out, but the whole time I was pregnant with him, I had good skin. So anyways, those are some of the symptoms. I hope those symptoms help somebody if I am truly pregnant. What I'm going to do now is I have some urine that I took this morning. I was out of pregnancy test, so I wasn't able to test right then. So I finally got some tests, and I'm about to go ahead and do a live pregnancy test. This will be 5 days past, or 4 days past my men's period, which will be 24 days DPO because ovulation was on the 20th, and was it on the 20th? Yeah. And then the 30th would have been 10. And so to now it would be 25 days DPO. Gosh, guys, I'm so out of it. I don't lost track. No, not 5 days. Can't be 5 days. Let's see. 20 to 30 was 10. 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So this would be 26 DPO. And I guess it's like the 30 or 2nd or 33rd, 4th day of the cycle, I guess. My last menstrual cycle was on January the 6th. Today is February the 5th. So, and I ovulated on January the 20th. So anyways, I'm about to do a live pregnancy test. If you guys want to see if today's the day I get my big fat positive. So here we go. Now guys, this urine has sat all day, so I highly doubt I get anything. I'm sorry guys, one of the symptoms I'm having is like a runny nose or something, which I always suffer from allergies, but I seriously doubt I get anything because this urine, whoa, something happening. Like I'm not expecting anything, so this would be the day probably. Sorry guys, I can't get this to focus. Oh, okay, there it goes. But anyways, this urine is from this morning, so it's gone all day. So if we get anything from this, then people that have that question of, well, can I use urine from, earlier? And the typical answer is, yeah, if it's like an hour, then that's probably okay. But more than an hour, you probably want to throw it out because that's generally what happens sometimes when you go to doctor's offices is they don't get to it right away and it sits there for a little while. So, oh well, what do we got? It looks like, I'm sorry guys, this is not the bathroom that I typically do this in, and it has horrible lighting in here. But it looks like we have a BFN, which does not surprise me because that's what I've been getting. So this is another BFN with 4 days meds period. So yeah, 4 days meds period. Today is February the 4th, so 16 days DPO. Gosh, guys, I cannot count. I'm so tired out of it. 14 DPO would be the 3rd. The 4th would be 15 days DPO. And the 5th would be 15 days DPO. And today's the 6th, so 16. Yeah, that's so sad. I would now be 16 days DPO. So, yep, still a negative. Now, this is a cheapy test. So, but guys, I have spent so much money that I don't care. I could just be pregnant and not even know, and I just don't care anymore because I don't want to keep wasting money on these tests. I will continue to use these 88-cent tests, and if I see the faintest line, then I will use a first response. But until then, I'm not spending any more money because Aunt Flo could show up and then I've wasted all this money. So But anyways, there it is, another BFN. So, oh wait, do I see something? No, nope. So, sorry, I didn't mean to show you guys my urine. Yuck, I think I got some on my hand from that test, or water or something. So anyways, I'll just continue to test till either my cycle shows up or I get a positive. I'm gonna go to the doctor Monday, so if she finds something, hopefully we'll have some answers come Monday. Hopefully I can get her to do a vaginal ultrasound, considering that my blood work from the ER visit came back negative and my urine tests have been coming back negative. Maybe she will go ahead and do, although I don't know if she will since the cramping has decreased. But if I haven't had a cycle and I'm not pregnant, or it's not showing up in urine or blood test, then she should want to like do that anyway. She should be like, well, let's see what caused that cramping that you had that sent you to the ER. So anyways, guys, just hang in there with me and we'll see if we get some answers. And be baby dust to all you guys who are wanting the BFP this month or whenever you watch this video. All right, bye guys.